Hello YouTube and hello to everyone who is watching this video. Today we're going to drive class 105 from Barnard Castle to Crook. It's a scenario that came with the 105 train locomotive thingy DLC. And there were basically just 3 scenarios for it. So this is the last one, for me at least, to complete the scenarios. And 105 is quite enjoyable to drive. It's a little bit longer than the 101. So you gotta mind the platforms a little bit more. And for the rest it's a little bit more sophisticated. A few more buttons to click on the display of the cockpit. But that's all. So it's basically the same as a 101. But with minor differences. So yeah, today we're gonna drive to Crook. It will be probably approximately 40 minutes, and we're gonna stop at every station in between Barnard Castle and Crook. So let's check if my brake and my throttle are in the right position. They are. All right. If you're unfamiliar, yeah, I'm familiar how to drive a 105. Good morning, driver. Today you will be taking a stopping passenger service to Crook. You'll need to let the passengers board here before sending off. Yeah, that's probably the best idea, right?
At the East Bay platform, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in Cockfield Fell, Evenwood, West Auckland, Bishop Auckland, Etherley, and Beachburn.
Correct.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Let's check everything is okay. This is a short 105, just a single one. It's more easy. Nice. So let's go. Whistle. Here we go. I've been driving a few other trains on this route, so I gotta get used again to the 105. But that shouldn't be any problem. Let's go. Green light, full power, 3rd gear. And finally, I'm not driving at night or with fog or with heavy rain. It's a sunny morning in the summer. So that's a welcome change. Finally, I can look at the scenery again. Because those foggy scenarios really are foggy. You really can't see. You can't see anything behind 10 feet. Okay, let's mind the speed here for 15. Green lights again, that's awesome. First gear full power is 50 miles an hour, so let's give it everything we got. Maybe I did brake a little bit early, but we'll get there. Better to be safe than sorry, but don't want to be late as well, so let's see how it goes when we arrive at Cockfield Fell, if we're still on time or not. Okay, let's accelerate and switch on some lights, which I should have done earlier. That's enough. Yep. Crook. That's correct. Well, it does accelerate a bit faster than those cargo trains I drove last time. Damn, they were accelerating slowly and braking slowly. But I did manage to get the 1000 points out of them, so that's good. Let's reduce power a bit. We're running on a really tight schedule. Planned arrival 0713. 21 seconds. So let's try and make up some. And a little slow down. Let's try to keep the 45 for as long as we can. I'm still enjoying this route. Really still enjoying it. For me, very well worth it. Weardale and Teesdale, at least for the money when it's in sale. And yesterday evening I watched the South London route, and yeah, it's in mileage not so long, but lots of stations or stops and possible routes to drive. And, it looked interesting. It reminded me more about driving a subway than a train, but then a subway above ground. The stops are really short, close to each other. Stops are really close to each other, but seemed like great fun to drive as well. Looked marvelous. Like I said, it's a shame the distance of the route is in mileage. It's not really much, but lots of stops. And yeah, really kind of interested to buy that route, but I checked the price, 30 euros. So just gonna wait for sale, and I hope the Halloween weekend or the Halloween sale, when it starts, when Steam is having the Halloween sale, I hope lots of routes and trains will get cheaper in price. So at this moment I'm waiting for the next sales for stuff for Train Simulator or the Halloween sale. And, yeah, still enjoying this game very much. And this is the first route and trains that I'm driving, so I'm starting in an old era. And I'm thinking about maybe change the route to an era that's a little bit afterwards this, so I'm not gonna change to electrified rails after this. When I get bored of this route, I want to play another diesel route that's or the same era or a little bit later. But I'm not familiar with all the routes. There are so many routes in the UK available for, to buy. It is quite awesome. But I cannot spare 1,000 euros a month on DLC. Not even half of it. So I just gotta watch what I buy and what not to buy. And wait for the sales. But I bought plenty of routes last week that were on sale. So I've not got nothing to complain. Still plenty of hours playtime left. And with all the custom scenarios, so much to do. Here we have a good slope down, so let's just roll out and try not to get to speed. Well, first gear will do. We're just rolling out anyway. And let's make our announcement. This is a good spot.
Next station, Cockfield Fell.
Let's break to 20. Alright, all lights are green, so no problem in that regard. And I like how the brake of the 105 makes much less noise than in the 101. So we're just very short train, so this wouldn't be a problem, shouldn't be a problem to find a good spot on the platform. Let's stop in the middle of the platform. It's most passenger friendly. This spot I like.
At platform 1, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in Evenwood, West Auckland, Bishop Auckland, Etherley, and Beachburn.
And it's a normal stop. Not very short. Of course, some stops are so short, just a couple of seconds. This one is okay. I like these a little bit longer stops.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Here we go. Almost to Evenwood. We're restricted to 45, so we can just accelerate without any problem. Just have to mind the slope here, so work the brakes a little bit. It's a very tight time schedule. At this speed we're just 12 seconds early. So I really have to keep driving around 45 miles an hour. Yeah, probably another 105. And there's a heavy slope. Alright, let's reduce to 44. I have a little bit of margin for error. Because I have a feeling this is going to accelerate quite fast. It is. It really is. Drive quality? What? Did I brake too much? Oh man. Probably I brake too much. And I was thinking I was doing so well. And I guess not.
Next station, Evenwood.
Let's go back to first gear again. Now I see why it's not a long train. This platform is so short. A double 105 would never fit here. Brake, come on. Yeah. Whew. That was close.
At platform 1, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in West Auckland, Bishop Auckland, Etherley, and Beachburn.
When going downhill or uphill towards a platform, it's can be tricky.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Won't take long now, I guess. Yep. Go. So I guess I have to drive this scenario one more time, another day, to get the achievement. Driving quality. Never had that one before. So let's slowly brake towards 20 now. But I don't want to lose too much time. And that's always the always the problem. Shall I brake too early and lose time, or too late is no option. So we're still in the green light zone. Yeah, we really got to brake here. That's second gear-ish. Come on. That's it. Right. Can go again. We're really on a tight schedule.
Next station, West Auckland.
It's time to hit the brakes. Yes. Check. There's West Auckland. Platform 1. Now I wonder if you get the on time bonus or if you get a delay penalty. Here we are.
At platform 1, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in Bishop Auckland, Etherley, and Beachburn.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Let's see what happens. I hope I get the bonus. Yes. So, we're on the right track. Let's not waste any time. Onwards to Bishop Auckland. The station I have visited most in this route. It's the center of almost all lines, so almost each route runs through Bishop Auckland. Oh, still another 2.5 mile. Nice. Double green. Right. That'll do. 24.8. Changing track towards the north. Yep. Go. And we have to slow down again. "30 ain't so bad." I think 30 is more a third gear speed. Let's try find it here. With 15 coming up already. So let's slow down again. Go full power. That's exactly 15 or approximately.
Next station, Bishop Auckland.
Right, double green again, so we're safe. There's Bishop Auckland. And we're taking the west side. Let's slowly roll out. This is a good spot. Nice.
At platform 1, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in Etherley and Beach Burn.
So, basically just 2 more stops for, and then 1 more for our final destination.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Alright, let's release the brakes. Go full power. And mind the 15 miles an hour speed limit, so don't accelerate further. More green lights. And the 45 marker. There we go. I haven't driven this part of the route often. It's not many times you get to Crook. So it's awesome to see something new. That will do. 45. At least a short ride. Yep. And the other stations are a bit the same distance. Let's start rolling out here. Go back to first gear. Right, everything looks green. Slowly reduce speed.
Next station, Etherley.
Yep, het is een goed spot.
At platform 1, the slow train to Crook. This train will also stop in Beechburn.
Beechburn. I think he drank a little bit too much when recording those announcements. Or that announcement. The rest of the towns are well done, but Beechburn sounds a little bit wrong.
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
Should have been in time, so I think we get the bonus. Darn, it's a shame of that minus 16 points penalty. I still have no clue why. We were doing so well. And a green light. Check. There we go. Alright. A bit of time to look around. There's a road over there and forest over there. Some sheep over here. And some kind of cargo tracks here. looks like we're going down, but actually we're going a bit uphill.
Next station, Beechburn.
She does a better job in announcing. She just says Beechburn. Like it should be. Again, a green light. That's awesome. Let's brake to 20. Switch back to first gear. It seems that after Beechburn we're going to be going uphill a bit. Yep, let's brake here.
At platform 2, the slow train to Crook.
Sorry, I thought I heard my cats, but it wasn't. So everything's fine. And this is would be a bit longer stop as usual. Yeah. Go on, Missy. You can make it, or
This train will depart shortly. Please mind the doors.
let's see if she can make it or not. Just in time. Yep. She made it. She's definitely not a fast walker. Yeah, you are not going to make it. You gotta wait for the next train. Yeah. Cause I really have to depart now. Sorry, miss. Almost to Crook. Uphill. Okay, gotta keep that in mind. This is really uphill. Oh my. Well, at least that will make it easier to brake. But it seems that we are not going uphill when we have to brake for the 15 speed marker. No, 37 is max. It's all power we got. Awesome. Double green lights.
Next station, Harkerley.
Oh, that's the wrong announcement. Sorry guys.
Next station, Walsingham.
What is happening there?
Next station, Frosterley.
Must have made an error in the announcements. Yeah. Quite a shame. It went so well. That's the last announcement in the line. Strange. It should be Crook. No worries. Most important is we made it safely. But I really hate having lost those points. So no perfect score today. Then I'll have to do it manually. Next station, Crook. End of the line. Don't forget your personal belongings. Thank you for traveling the Weardale and Teesdale route network. That has to do. There we go.
At platform 1, the slow train from Barnard Castle. Please do not enter this train.
Yep, end of the line. Let's take a look in Crook, which also looks quite lovely. What I do notice in this game is there are no moving cars, which trains does have, and I think Microsoft Train Simulator did have that as well. I never seen a moving car on the roads in this game. But maybe in other routes. Congratulations driver, you successfully completed this route from Barnard Castle to Crook. Let's see how you did. I'm afraid I know how I did. Yeah. Driver quality. Front, back. I have to look for what that means. But yeah guys, that was the route from Barnard Castle to Crook. Minor mistake, and the announcement didn't work out in the end, but I can work that out. Thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and as well I hope to see you next time. Bye bye from Kaida.